at the last place. Are you actually pulling your weight here? Hope you don't end up quitting again because you can't keep up with me.
You really seem to be confused. Keiichi here is actually the CEO of our company.
What? I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm attending the morning meeting of the EC division at Tokide Printing and listening to the department head, Nagisa Hokazono.
As I mentioned the other day, we have a new mid-career hire joining us starting today. Please, come on in. This is Reiji Yamuki, who's joining us as a supervisor in the EC division. He was a sales director at Doki Doki Printing, so he's got deep industry knowledge. We're counting on him to hit the ground running, which is why we've made him a supervisor.
Nice to meet you all. You're too kind to call me someone who can hit the ground running right off the bat. Hokazono? Wait, you're... Good to see you again, Yumiki. Well, if it isn't Keiichi, I was wondering what happened to you after you left Doki Doki Printing. So this is where you ended up. Yep, that's right. Things didn't exactly go well for you at the last place. Are you actually pulling your weight here? Hope you won't quit again because you can't keep up with how I do things.
You really seem to be confused. You're talking like he's beneath you. But Keiichi here is actually our company's CEO.
What? No way. You're telling me that Keiichi became CEO?
Did you really apply for a job here without even knowing who our CEO is?
I joined back when we were still Days Letterpress. Back then, traditional printing wasn't cutting it in sales. So I proposed we start a new business making custom goods. Everyone supported the idea, and it really took off.
His idea turned out to be a huge success. So when the company evolved into Tokide Printing, everyone strongly recommended that he become our CEO.
I can't believe it.
I don't care if he used to be some big shot sales director or our old boss. Knocking the CEO on your first day? Totally out of line.
Yeah, everyone here respects Keiichi. That's why we're all proud to work under him.
This is bad. So much for a good first impression. From now on, you'll be working the Tokide Printing way. So make sure to learn the ropes under Hokazono. Of course, I've got the experience and the network, so I'm confident I can start contributing right away.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I'll make my mark right away and prove what I can do. And then I'll be on the fast track to a promotion. 1 month later, Hokazono, I've had enough. I just can't deal with this anymore.
Can't take it. What exactly do you mean?
The orders we get through the EC site, each one's just ridiculously small. Sure, we're handling a decent volume each day, but doing all this small-time work isn't going to take this company anywhere.
Mickey, you've only been with us for a month. What do you think? You figured it out in just 1 month?
A month may be short, but it's long enough to see how things really work. And from what I've seen, I can tell you, if nothing changes, the company won't survive.
Honestly, you...
Hokazono, Yumiki, what's going on here? Is there a problem?
Oh, Keiichi. Well, it's just...
I see. Yumiki, I understand you've been in the printing business a long time, and I do respect your perspective. So you see what I'm saying? But what sets us apart is our ability to go beyond just large volume paper printing. We also offer services for custom and small lot orders. Back when you were sales director at Doki Doki Printing, you always said that the key to success was volume, right? Even small orders matter to the company. Every job counts. You know the saying, little by little, it all adds up. Yes, I still believe in the importance of volume in sales. But to be clear, I'm talking about volume in medium to large scale deals. The current EC division is way too passive. We're just sitting around waiting for orders to come in. We should be out there, proactively selling. Is that so? Yumiki, if we allowed you to try it your way, would you agree to follow our methods if the results don't pan out? If it really proves to be better, then sure.
What would you like to do?
Yumiki is hitting his monthly quota, correct?
Yes, technically. Even though I've already told Keiichi that the quality of that work is pretty questionable.
If he continues to meet his quota and handles his regular duties properly, I don't see a problem with letting him use the rest of his time for outside sales.
Are you serious?
Well, if you agree, then...
Knew you'd understand.
Well, I did start in the sales department after all, but there's a condition.
Condition?
We'll limit this trial period to 3 months. We'll decide based on the results after that. If any other employees are willing to join you in your approach, they're welcome to tag along, but make sure not to force anyone into outside sales.
Fine. 3 months should be plenty of time to prove my point.
All right then, I'll look forward to hearing some good news.
Prove my way works, no matter what.
And so, Yumiki began doing outside sales his own way.
So, what do you think? Unlike some of the bigger companies, we don't have major clients yet, which lets us be more flexible and respond faster to you.
I see. Well, our company already has a contract with a major printing firm, and we've built a strong relationship with them. So, I'm afraid it wouldn't be realistic for us to switch at this point. I hope you'll understand our position.
I see. Thank you for your time. I've been targeting mid to large companies, but since Tokide is still a young company, a lot of them prefer sticking with their current providers. And doing everything on my own limits the number of visits I can make each day. Wait, that's it! You're Noah Kunimoto, right? Can I have a word with you?
Yes? What is it?
You're the youngest in the EC division, right? This could be a great learning opportunity. Why not come along with me on some sales visits?
Outside sales? Well, I already have my regular tasks and quota to meet, and I've never done sales before. Plus, Okazono made it clear that you were supposed to handle the trial period on your own.
Fair enough. Then can you at least help with some materials? Just the prep stuff?
Huh?
Just squeeze it in during your usual work hours. Nothing big. Start with these. I'd like a comparison of these two services.
Hey, wait. What do I do now?
1 month later.
Okazono, I just can't keep supporting Yumuki like this anymore. Huh? Please take a look at these materials. Wait, did you make these? Yes. Mr. Yumuki said it'd be quick and easy to do regular work hours, but this is something he uses in business meetings. It's not something you can just throw together. It's taken up so much time that I can barely keep up with my regular work. Ugh, it's just been too much. I didn't realize it had gotten this bad. I do think outside sales can be one approach, but the way EC Division has been working suits me better, and I've actually been trying out that idea we talked about the other day. Right. I'm so sorry, Noah. I'll talk to Yumuki right away. Yumuki, this wasn't what we agreed on. Keiichi only allowed you to try outside sales on the condition that you wouldn't pressure others into your way of doing things.
Doing it all alone was honestly a lot tougher than I expected. Outside sales usually isn't a one-person job. Plus, I figured it'd be a valuable learning opportunity for Kunimoto.
Even so, I can't ignore the fact that it's affecting her work. If you can't stick to what we agreed, I'll have no choice but to withdraw my approval.
But you have to understand, Tokide Printing is still a young company with little name recognition. There are times I can't even get my foot in the door. There's no way I can make meaningful sales under these conditions.
Can you show me the list of companies you've visited so far?
Oh, sure. Here it is.
I see you've been targeting some big name companies. Haven't most of them already locked in contracts with major printers?
How did you know that?
Back when the company was just starting, I did outside sales myself with the EC division. We're still a young company. Trying to go head-to-head with the industry giants just doesn't work. So, rather than focusing on company size, look at who their current printing partners are and go from there. If you can find companies that don't have a stable printing partner yet, you might have a better shot at getting through to them.
All right then. Damn it. I never thought I'd be getting sales advice from him, of all people.
I appreciate your help, Keiichi. It seems like Yumuki is having a hard time adjusting to how things work in the EC division.
Well, it's not like the EC team is completely passive either. I can imagine it's not easy managing someone like Yumiki, especially with his background as a sales director. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh no, I'm just doing my job. Besides, I honestly believe your approach is absolutely right.
Thank you. That really means a lot. Looks like things in the EC division are running fine, so Yumiki's probably pulling his weight there too.
Yes, though just barely meeting his quotas.
Looks like he's just about hitting his targets and using the rest of the time for outside sales. If today's advice helps him make real progress, it could actually turn into a strength. But for now, let's just keep an eye on things until the 3 months are up. And please, Hokuzono, don't push yourself too hard.
Of course, I really appreciate you saying that.
And just like that, the 3-month trial came to an end.
Here's our sales for this month.
Wow, sales are way up from last month, and we've got more repeat customers coming in too, huh?
Exactly. Both new clients and return customers have been increasing, so the overall sales have really grown. Also, I'd like you to take a look at this contract.
Wait, is this what I think it is?
I did it. I actually pulled it off. Right on the last day of the trial, I scored a major contract.
Wait, seriously?
Congratulations!
Here it is, the contract. Go ahead, check it out.
Wait a sec. Keiichi, isn't this?
Something wrong?
Yumiki, I'll admit it's a bigger deal than we've ever landed before. Thank you for that. However, the deadline on this one is way too tight. If we don't drop everything and focus on it, we won't make it in time.
Exactly. That's the point.
What? You knew and still agreed to this?
I signed it because I believe big contracts should always come first. Why bother with those small EC site orders when we have something this huge? Just push those little EC orders to the back. They can wait. Come on, we can shuffle some deadlines around. No big deal, right?
You can't be serious.
That's not how this works.
Ugh.
Yumiki, your mindset just doesn't fit with how we do things around here. We've kept Toki-Day printing going by treating even the smallest orders as important. You may be acting based on your experience, but our values are not the same as Doki Doki Printing's. Take a look at this contract.
What's this?
For EC-based orders, we introduced a 5-star rating system for our customer reps. Our top performer is Noah Kunimoto with a perfect 5.0 average. And the big contract you see here? She was the one who landed it.
What? It's even bigger than the one I got. Kunimoto, who actually managed to close deals like that?
I wouldn't say I'm a great salesperson. I just think this company's approach fits me better. Even when it's just text-based communication, if you're polite, the other person usually responds the same way. Thanks to Noah's careful approach, one small business owner began trusting us, and she introduced us to members of her original content circle, which led to several new orders. We don't do door-to-door sales, but Noah suggested we proactively offer plans through our EC site, so we set up a system to do just that, and that's exactly what led to this big contract.
No way.
On the other hand, your average rating is just 2. The clients you've dealt with rarely become repeat customers.
What did you just say?
The old spray and pray style of sales just doesn't cut it anymore. I believe the way forward is by valuing even the small clients who truly have demand. What you do next is up to you, Yumiki.
I'm done with this. The way this company operates just doesn't suit me. Let's not forget, you were the one who quit because you couldn't accept my approach. If the environment doesn't suit me, then I'll find one that does. I'm going to find a printing company that fits me better.
I see. That's unfortunate. In the end, the big contract Yumiki secured fell through, mainly because he had promised delivery deadlines that were too tight to meet. He later joined another printing company, but his refusal to change his sales approach led to poor performance reviews, and eventually, he quit. From what I've heard, he hasn't been able to keep a job anywhere since then.
This isn't how it was supposed to go. Is there any company out there where my methods still work?
As for me, Noah's topped the ratings again this month. She's doing an amazing job. Thank you, Hokuzono, for always supporting everyone on the team.
It's thanks to your philosophy that every customer matters, that everyone here truly believes in it.
I'm really grateful.
I kinda convinced myself that no one understands you better than I do. So, Have I managed to get that across?
Yes, you have. Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.